I live-streamed my first ever playthrough of Pokemon White, Nuzlocked it, then animated it for y'all. You know the rules. If a Pokemon faints, it's dead, I can only catch one Pokemon per route, and I let my chat nickname all my Pokemon. Plus, I don't overlevel because that is cheap. I started off by asking for advice on what starter to pick. Y'all said Oshawott, so I picked Tepig.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine.
Chat named Tepig Dinner. So me and Dinner take our first steps into our epic adventure. So yeah, I listened to chat and picked Oshawott. They named him Tomioka from Demon Slayer. We then catch a Patrat we named Matpat and a Lillipup we named Jake the Dog. I stumble upon a public demonstration in the next town.
Pokemon. They should be free.
Oh my god, he is totally right. So I yoinked this girl's free Pansear. Is that a poop? Chat names this little poop head Cinder. My team of 3 little cuties and a poop head monkey beat the first gym. On my way to the second gym, I catch a Blitzel named Penguin, a Roggenrola named Pebbles, and a Timber we name Hammer Time. Jake the Dog and Tomioka both evolved into Herdier and Dewott respectively. Chat also informs me that I can start running into Audinos, which can give up to 700 EXP! Holy crap, that's crazy! We head into the second gym with the fully leveled up team. Our strategy, Jake the Dog intimidates her Herdier, then we switch out into Pebbles to take the incoming attack, then bring back to Jake the Dog to get another Intimidate, and then we go to Hammer Time to sweep! We didn't play around the crit. Pebbles and Tomioka take out the rest of Lenora's team, and we bury our first teammate. In Pinmill Forest, we catch a Sewaddle we named Kale. Sewaddle quickly evolves into Swadloon, and Cinder evolves into Simisear. Wow, he looks even uglier than before. Anyway, with our freshly evolved Kale and Cinder, Berg's team is a breeze and we move on. We get a Yam Mask we name Spooky and Relic Castle, and in the Desert Resort, I'm hoping to catch a Darumaka because they turn into Darmanitan, an extremely powerful Fire-type Pokemon, and it would be a really valid reason to put Cinder in the box. Because chat won't let me because they like him for some reason. What's got you so excited? Don't you know I'm looking for your replacement? Please, Darmanitan statue, bless me with a Darumaka encounter! God damn it. We name Aractus Mirabelle. We also pick up the Plume Fossil and get Archie the Arcan. With that, we make it to Nimbasa City. Wait, what's going on? What's going on? Am I on a date with N? Gary is so jealous right now. So, my lack of game knowledge comes back to bite me as I'm hurled into a sudden rival battle with N. We take out his Sandile, Darumaka, and Scraggy with no problem, but then N sends out Sigilyph against Kale. This is a terrible matchup for me, so I switch into Penguin, who can at least retaliate with Shockwave. But it turns out Sigilyph is faster and gets 2 Sidewaves out before I can retaliate, killing Penguin! Cinder yawns the Sigilyph to sleep, and I end up taking it out with Rock Blast from Pebbles. And from the pain of Penguin's sacrifice, made Kale feel so touched that he evolved through the power of friendship. Man, screw you, N! Worst date ever! After, I catch a scoliosis that we name Scoliosis because I accidentally keep calling it that. Pebbles evolves into Boldore, and we get to challenge the 4th gym, Elsa. She switches out a lot, which whittles down Pebbles' health. But then I have a theory. If we sack Matpat, we'll be able to take out Zebstrika with a Retaliate from Jake the Dog. But that's just a theory. A game! Nope, I actually did it. This is actually, reality. Game reality. So I beat Elsa and we're chillin'. I mean, it's literally winter now in the game for some reason. I catch a Vanillite that we name Sunday. The next gym is Clay. Chat keeps telling me that Clay is a super hard run killer, but I'm like, whatever guys, my starter was the water type. No! A crit killed my starter. But I won't give up. Even if the only water type available to me is... We catch that duck and name it Quaxley. In Tomioka's memory, we keep fighting! I grab Mirabelle by her little feet, and I swing her at Clay's face! Yeah, I swapped Clay's team with Maractus. I'm sorry I called you the worst encounter, honey. You did good. Well, great. Now that we've suffered through such a terrible loss, I've learned my lesson and will never do that again. R.I.P. Jake the dog. You were the goodest doggo. My next encounter is a Pharaoh seed that we name Egg. In Rustling Grass, we also catch Emolga that we name Sugar, and Quaxley evolves into Swanna. We go to the Poke Center to heal after a solid training session. Excuse me, miss. You're Emolga. It seems sick. Sick? Sick with what? The Pokerus? And now that everyone is sick, we're battling some trainers on the outskirts of Maelstrom City to train up before the gym battle. When a rogue critical hit Future Sight kills Kale. Why must the good die young? No, not you. We use Sugar to shock our way through Skyla's gym and get the next badge. We finally get the Surf HM and use it to find Maelstrom Cave, where you can find Axew. And with the Repel up, Axew is a guaranteed encounter for me because the only other option is a Boldore, which I already have. Ooh! Trollbur. We name her Trollbur. Then I catch a Frillish on Route 17 that we name Dory, and I get a Mindfu chat named Chun-Li from Dragon Spiral Tower. Finally, I catch a Scraggy we name Shaggy. And after another Audino genocide, Shaggy evolves into Scrafty and sweeps the Ice Gym leader. We make our way through Dragon Spiral Tower to deal with some plot. Turns out N is trying to reawaken Reshimam. Reshimami, okay! N gets on his Reshimam and flies away and just leaves me there. So I guess I'll do the gym. The next gym is Dragon types and I have an Ice type, so this should be easy. It wasn't even a crit. R.I.P. Sunday, I should have known that dragons kill ice cream cones. Now chat says that I'm gonna wipe, but I have a new strategy. My new strategy? Steel types. We have Egg the Ferrothorn, Trollbur that I grinded into an Excadrill, and a newcomer. I doubled back and got a Clink in the P2 lab and named it Sugar 2. Because Sugar died on the way there. Anyway, from grinding on Audinos, Sugar 2 became a Clang. And we're ready for the final gym. I lead with Cinder to get a yawn off on Fracture. Cinder was at risk to a critical hit one-shot, but he held on. I switched into Excadrill and got a Sword Stance off, then swept the rest of the team no problem. And now, we're in the end game. I double-tracked to get some final encounters. A Palpitoad we named Toad in the outskirts of Icarus City, and an Axew named Axe in the Guidance Chamber in Maelstrom Cave. Then I head into Victory Road and... Pebbles is killed by the first trainer. Cinder's last childhood friend has fallen, and I actually feel bad for him. Chat kinda wants him to live now. My chat reminds me that there actually is one more Pokemon I can get. Since it's winter, I can get the Rage Candy Bar. With my Rage Candy Bar in hand, Quaxley flew the team back to the desert, and I leave my Rage Candy Bar as an offering to the Darmanitan statues outside of Relic Castle. Okay, I see what's going on here. We catch the Darmanitan and name her Cinderella. Guys, Cinder found love. We now pronounce you Monkey, and Monkey, you may now kiss the monkey. Good for you, buddy. With Cinder living out his glory days with his new wife, I head into my final challenge, the Elite Four. On my Elite Four team, I take Scoliosis the Reuniclus, Spooky the Cofagrius, Archie the Archeops, Shaggy the Scrafty, Egg the Ferrothorn, and Chun-Li the Mineshow. We challenge Marshall first. Scoliosis sits up with Reflect and attracts all of Marshall's Pokemon before knocking them out with Psychic. Then, Chantel. Shaggy sets up with Workup and uses Rain Dance to protect him from Crit Fire Blast from Chandelure to ensure he can walk out of there alive. Then, he knocks out everything with Crunch. Against Grimsley, Archie takes out his Scrafty and Chun-Li cleans up the rest. Last up is Caitlyn. Spooky and Shaggy take out her Reuniclus, but next is Sigilyph, whose high speed and expansive coverage moves are a problem for my team. It hits Shaggy with an Air Slash, causing him to flinch. I switch into Scoliosis to set up a light screen, but despite healing Scoliosis to full with the light screen up, she gets crit and taken out. From there, Shaggy is able to clean up the rest of Caitlyn's team. R.I.P. Scoliosis. You were a beautiful, sexy woman. With the Elite Four done, now I'm able to switch out my team before battling M. I put Scoliosis to rest in the grave, and deposit Spooky and Chun-Li. Then I pick up Toad, my Seismitoad, Axe, my Haxorus, and Dory, my Jellicent. On N's team is the ultimate legendary MILF, Reshimon. On my side, we have Archie the Archeops, Toad the Seismitoad, Axe the Haxorus, Shaggy the Scrafty, Egg the Ferrothorn, and Dory the Jellicent. Archie takes out N's Reshiram, Shaggy takes out N's Vanillux, Clink Clang again, and he sends out Archeops. We switch into Toad, who goes down to Acrobatics, then back into Archie to take it out. Last up is Caracosta, who is taken out by Egg's Power Whip.
You're a fool! You lost to an ordinary trainer. There is such a thing as being too stupid. Add it up and you're nothing more than a warped, defective boy who knows nothing but Pokémon.
Jesus Christ, you poor child. Then, in protest against his dad, I guess, N heals all the Pokémon on my team to full. Getsis launches into battle with me. Archie whittles down his Cofagrius, but is taken out by a critical hit Shadow Ball, leaving Cofagrius with a sliver of health. In his debut battle, I send out Axe. As Getsis heals, Axe gets off a Dragon Dance and takes out Cofagrius in the next hit. Then Getsis sends out his illegal Hydreigon, but Axe takes it out in just one boosted Dragon Claw hit. Next, he sends out Bouffalant, who tanks a Brick Break, and is able to take out Axe with Head Smash. With an empty field out, I send in Shaggy against Getsis' Seismitoad, and switch in Egg to take it out with a Power Whip. Getsis only has Electros and Bisharp left, and they both go down to Toad. Getsis is taken down. We defeated him! Right?
NANI?
You're telling me that I beat Getsis with the animated corpse of a frog while my 3 perfectly healthy Pokemon watched? Yes. And raised Toad from the dead. I used a dead Pokemon, literally breaking the first rule of Nuzlocke. Even though I played my heart out, I disqualified myself?
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Huh?
Your Pokemon had an egg. You won it, yes?
This was my second time playing Pokemon White, and it was also my first time live streaming a Nuzlocke. I was nervous that an unedited version of me presented to you wouldn't be well liked. But what I found were people who came to every stream ready to engage and go on this journey with me. With it came guidance, team planning, and without all of you watching, this beautiful monkey family would have never came to be. To some, I know this Nuzlocke ended with failure. Maybe even to myself, but it's not always about winning. It's about the journey that we take together. Whether we go with the truth or the ideals, in the end, it's up to you. After all, life is not so black and white. Wow. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this kind of content, subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Easy Doodles on Instagram if you want to see my art and previews of what I'm working on. And if you made it this far, comment below with who you think this run's MVP was. Thanks again for being so patient with me as I worked on this, and I will smell you later. Bye!